A very good morning to all of you. Today in this video we are going to discuss your exercise of unit number 1, and you can see unit number 1 is your computer hardware and we have the software portion. Okay, so open your book and turn to page number. See over here, the page number we have is this one, 12. Page number 12 we are on. Okay, now before writing the exercise portion, what you have to do, firstly you have to write down these words to remember in your copy. After that you have to start your exercise portion. Okay, so see the first question of your assessment A, that is oral question. First one is, what is a scanner, and give some example. So for this answer, please turn to page number 5. Okay, in your book, open page number 5. Over here, okay, over here we have, now from the first portion you have to write down, scanner is used to scan photos, posters, text, magazine, etc., and feed them directly into the computer. Okay, after that examples also it is asking now. So open the page number 6. On the first line you can see we have this flatbed scanner and handheld scanner are commonly used scanners. Fine, so this is the oral question first answer. This you have to write down in the first answer. Now for the second question, see what is the second question we have. What is a drawing tablet? So for this you have to open page number 6. Open page number 6 for that. Over here you can see the fourth point. Start writing from the first word. Drawing tablet is an input device which has a board and special pen to write over it, and it is connected to a computer. Tell computer you have to write down the second answer. Fine, this is your second answer. Now with this our oral questions are over. Now we have the quiz portion. Okay, so see the first one, what is the full form of ASCII? So for that open page number 10, 10. Open page number 10 for that. See, on page number 10 we have do you know portion, and over here it is written ASCII stands for American Standard Code for Information Exchange. Only this line you have to write down in your first answer. Okay, we are talking about quiz portion and this is your first answer. Moving towards the second question, see, give two example of plotter. So over here on the screen itself you can see the answer is written. Firstly from the question you will write down two examples of plotter are, then you write down flatbed and inkjet plotter. Okay, flatbed and you have this inkjet plotter. Now the next we have is fill in the blank. See, the first one is what? A storage device of a computer is called computer memory storage. Fine. See the second one we have primary memory consists of your RAM and ROM. Now the third one we have secondary memory is a non-volatile memory. I told you already we have two types of memory, volatile and non-volatile. Volatile memory is your primary memory and non-volatile memory is your secondary memory. Fine. Now the fourth one is data is stored in bits and bytes in computer database. So these are all your four fill in the blank portion. You can write down these answers in your book itself. No need to write down this fill in the blanks in copy. Fine. And the same thing goes with MCQs question. You have assessment B, multiple choice question. You can mark it in your book itself. Do not write down in the copy. See the first one. A memory card stores picture in a digital camera. So the first answer is your B part, memory card. Fine. The second one, speed of inkjet printer is measured in dash. The answer is already written LPM. LPM stands for lines per minute. Fine. The third one you see flatbed plotter is used to design car, ship, airplane, etc. So the answer is A part. For the fourth one you see the CPU of a computer consists of 3 units. Only 3 units we have. Fine. So C is the last option. C is the fourth answer. Now coming towards your very short answer question, see the first one. Name two types of computer memory. So you have to write down firstly from the question, the two types of computer memory are, you just write down the two types of computer memory are primary memory and you have this secondary memory. Okay, this is the first answer. Now for the second one, you see how many bits makes a byte. So you can write down from here. See, okay, you write down like that. For the second one, you write down 8 bits make a byte. Okay, this you write down for the second answer. 8 bits make a byte. Now for the short answer question C, the first one, what are the 3 units of CPU? So open page number 8 for that. On page number 8 we have the answer. See over here, this one. Okay, so you have to write down the 3 units of CPUs are ALU, that is arithmetic logic unit, then second one CU, that is control unit, and the third one is MU, that is memory unit. Fine, only this much, only the names you have to write down because we are talking about short answers right now. Fine, so for short answer only the names are sufficient, no need to write down the concept over there. Fine, so this is the first answer. Now see the second question of your short portion. We have name 2 input devices and 2 output devices. Okay, so for that you have to turn page number 5 firstly. So firstly let us deal with our 2 input devices. See what we have over here. Start writing from this line. Input devices help us to okay, not from this line, you write down from here. Keyboard and mouse are the 2 most common input devices. This portion firstly you write down because only about the input devices it is asking, right? So only this much you write down. After that you turn to page number this 6 page number, and you write down monitor and speaker are 2 most commonly used output devices, because in the question 2 input and 2 output devices it is asking. That is why 2 input devices from page number 5 and 2 input devices from page number 6 you have to write down. This is your short answer, second one. Fine. Now moving further, we have C, long answer questions. Now we have, so what was the first one? Write a note on input and output devices of computer system with suitable example. So for that firstly turn to page number 5. You see on page number 5 again you have to write down from this portion. Input device help us to enter data into the computer. As we know, keyboard and mouse are the 2 most common input devices. Till this portion only you write down. Okay, about input devices only. After that you turn to page number 6, and over here we have what? Over here we have output devices. So start writing from the first line. Output devices help us to access the desired output and information. Monitors and speakers are 2 most commonly used output devices. Fine, only this much you write down firstly from the input device portion, after that from the output device portion. Now this is your long answer number 1. Okay, now moving further to your second question. See what is the second question? What is CPU? Mention its unit and explain their function. Okay, now it is a long answer question. Open page number 8 for that. Over here we have this one. Now start writing from the first line. The CPU was also called central processing unit, and continue writing everything you have to write down till this one, till the control unit. So firstly the paragraph you will write down, after that 3 units ALU, CU, MU along with their explanation. Okay, this is your long answer number 2, everything about CPU. Now the third question, you see what is the long question number 3, that is what are the 2 types of software of a computer system. Okay, so open page number 9 for that. On page number 9 you see we have this portion. Okay, so you start writing from the first one. Okay, only about the categories it is asking now. So start writing from the second line. Write down software is classified into 2 categories. Now the first one, system software. This type of software performs the basic function that are important to operate a computer system. Till computer system you write down. After that you write down example operating system. On the screen it is written. Now for the second one, you see you have to write down the application software. With the black pen you write down the heading application software. After that, this consists of set of programs that are used to do specialized task. Okay, till task you write down, and then write down example MS Word. Fine, this is your long answer number 3. About the software it was asking. Okay, now see the question number 4 of your long answers. Fourth one is write a short note on data system of a computer. Okay, everything about data system we have to write down. So open page number 9 for that. Now on page number 9 you see what we have over here. You have to start writing from the last line. See, in a computer database the data is stored in the form of bits and bytes. Fine, after that you have to continue your answer and you have to write down a heading bit. After that, a bit is a short form of binary digit using zeros and ones. These digits indicates whether the computer circuits are on or off. Till this portion you have to write down. After that, write down a heading of byte. Then only this line you have to write down. 8 bits together form a byte. Again, after that, continue your answer and write down the heading field. Start writing from the first line. A field refers to a collection of bytes till about a thing you have to write down. After that, regarding the record, again the same heading. Then start from this line. A record is an account of something till used in the future. Then file. Only this much you have to write down the first sentence. And lastly, about your database you have to write down this first sentence again. Okay, so everything you have to write down in this long answer question. Okay, now all these fields, records, file, database, it is better to write down these headings with the black pen. Okay, it is always preferable. So this is your complete long answer. Now see the next one. We have the fifth question. Write down any 3 problems that you could face while working on a computer system and write down their solution also. Okay, about 3 problems it was asking. So open page number 11 for that. On page number 11 you can see we have this table, right? So only 3 things, only 3 problems and 3 solutions we need to write down. So better to write down first 3. Okay, so the first one you will write down computer is not turning on and the same solution. Second one, keyboard mouse is not functioning. Then for the solution you write down from this portion, check to ensure that mouse keyboard corrections are properly done. Till properly done you write down this one. And the third one as it is, problem and the solution as well. Better to make a table like it is given in your book. Now it is better to make a table for this answer. So this is your long answer number 5. Fine. So with this we have completed your chapter number 1. All the answers are clear to you. In case you have any doubt, you just write down in the comment section below or come in the live class and ask me the question directly. Fine. So this is about chapter number 1. Thank you so much.